Robin Thicke.
Yes.
You've seen the video.
Yes.
And what are your thoughts?
I'm highly impressed and
aroused
and depressed.
Depressed. Hey, don't be depressed.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to invite you to Radio 1 and get all depressed.
I love it. You know what's great is that you made something fun that people when people copy it or try to make their own versions, you've inspired something. You know what I mean?
You inspired us.
Yes.
Something deep within us.
Yes.
To do something stupid to show off to you.
The 12-year-old boy in all of us.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what our jobs are anyway. That's what I do on a daily basis.
We get to be kids for the rest of our life.
Exactly. That's it. So the video itself, I know I mentioned it this morning on the breakfast show, but it will inspire a generation.
Yes.
It is one of those videos. It's iconic.
Yes.
As soon as someone sent it to me, in fact, a man who works in your camp who's behind you with a backpack on, that man there. So he sent it to me and he went, I think you'll really love this.
That's the best thing is that most of the time the simplest ideas are the most effective ones. You know what I mean? If you can just capture something that's extremely simple and yet entertaining, it works. So we got really lucky with that. None of it was my idea. All I said was I wanted the video to be funny, like a Benny Hill type video or something. I wanted it to be silly. And the director was like, well, what if the girls are naked and we just get a bunch of props and we just, I said, well, let's shoot 2 versions just in case.
You need to claim the idea.
No,
you
I
should
can't.
be passing it off.
Oh, no, I get plenty of credit.
Okay.
For other stuff.
Well, it's nice to have you on the show. And I want to talk about your new album and stuff like this.
Yes.
What can we expect from Robin Thicke's new album?
Well, this album is actually the most fun album I've ever made. I've always wanted to be like a very serious artist, and my favorites were people like Marvin Gaye and John Lennon and Bob Marley. And so I always wanted to make music that lifted people's spirits and stuff like that. But this time I really wanted to just make fun music, and so the album is hopefully going to be a great summer album for everybody to just have a great time with.
But just because it's fun doesn't mean it's not good, because fun can be brilliant.
Are you
well,
kidding?
Do you know what I mean?
Fun is normally the most brilliant.
Yeah.
If you can have fun and it actually has some artistic value to it, that's the best kind of music.
Now, obviously, you know Pharrell very well. You're very good friends with him.
Yes.
I was impersonating your friend in this video.
Yes. I didn't notice that part.
Well, okay, this is
You
what I'm
should have
gonna
worn a
say.
spacesuit.
Well, I only had a silver suit. Robin, you saw the silver suit. That's all I could find. So I tried to find a spacesuit. But where'd you get a spacesuit in Central London? I didn't find one.
I was just impressed that you fit into those pants. I mean, those are pretty skinny jeans or pants. I mean,
well, as you know Pharrell well, how could I emulate Pharrell more in my daily life? How could I be more like him? Because I tried. I put the little straw hat on. I put some hay in my mouth.
Yeah.
But how could I be more Pharrell?
You probably have to be a genius. That would help.
You don't know that I am already a genius. I might already be the genius.
You might.
I'm talking about sort of my outward sort of like moves.
Well, Pharrell's
and stuff.
Pharrell's not that complicated. He isn't. Like, he's just happens to be just a brilliant artist. But if you met him, he's just kind of he's a gentleman. He's a nice guy. He's a smart guy. He can talk about, but he's not that outlandish or that overbearing with his energy. He's very, very simple, but brilliant.
T.I.'s quite a good dancer.
Yeah. Well, the great thing was that when Pharrell and I made the record, we were dancing around the studio like old men. We were doing all these old man, hold your back at the barbecue kind of dances, And
that I can do.
Yeah, so when we made the video, I was like, "Hey, Pharrell, make sure you do some of those old man dances that you're doing." So he does the hold your back, And then when T.I. showed up, I was like, "T.I., can you do some old man dances?" And T.I. went right for it.
Yeah,
and it was amazing. That's what I think brings a lot of the humor to the video is the way that the guys are making fools of themselves and the girls are just cute and sexy.
Well, that's the same thing that we did.
Yeah,
that's what we channeled.
I'd only noticed one girl in your video. The rest looked like men.
They were all men.
They were all men.
Well spotted.
Yeah. Well, I've got a keen eye.
Well, I'm pleased that you liked it, and it's really nice to meet you.
Oh no, it was great. You guys were great, man. And the video was hilarious. It was great.
Thank you. You can see it all now if you want to. If you're listening now and you want to see it, it's all on the radio and YouTube
If you
channel.
want to see naked men with a barrel of hay and stuffed animals, check it out.
That's it. That's the only thing we can say about it. Robin, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.